That'd be 5-1.
Good morning, good evening. Here we are, PALTI Familiar, Marto, Tone, and all the people out there that choose to watch. Marto's up and about, talking about nightmares about Carlton. Tone and I, we had a good conversation beforehand, logical, ethical, understanding. But of course,
Yes.
doesn't matter what we say, Tone. It's what Marto says that's more important. Go on, Marto. Take it away.
Oh, just saying the woes at Carlton. I mean, you did say after the first round loss, you'd be 5-1 after 6 rounds. Taz, what's happened there?
Yeah, we've lost five.
You said you'd be 5 wins and 1 loss, though.
I
No,
don't.
look, it's not on you. I just think the club has a problem with Vossi coaching. They're just not listening, are they?
Yeah, I don't know about tonight. Today was a little bit different. I think
Oh,
it's,
come on. Carlton is barely going to make the top 10. Sorry, Collingwood is barely going to make the top 10. So it was always going to be even, right?
yeah, Collingwood.
Oh, I
Hang
wouldn't
on a tick.
say that.
I,
Collingwood
I
might.
just did. You heard it here first.
Yeah, but hang on, Marto. I mean, Carlton Collingwood today was a low standard game,
Yes.
but to be fair to Carlton, they're not that bad.
Well, they
They're
kept
just, they're
themselves in the
just,
game.
they're just.
It's
Yeah, that's okay. But that's how teams build by staying in the game.
okay.
It's all right.
Let's
I,
go
I
with that.
know. I know. I know. It's all right.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not bagging on you. I'm just
No, I
saying
know
if
you're not. I know
Carlton's
you're
got
not.
woes, we know that Collingwood's on the slide because they're aging more than what Geelong are, so they're going to struggle to make the top 10. It was good to see Carlton competitive against them and staying in the game rather than going home at half time. But two teams that are going to struggle to make a wild card entry into the finals.
Carlton, we're never
Um,
going to make the finals this year. I've said it before, and
no,
I'll
we
say
know
it again.
that. We know that you're going to be somewhere around 11 or 12, but you're going to be close to that wild card.
They
We will.
won't be where we are on the bottom.
It doesn't.
So,
It doesn't really matter.
they're in front.
You're ready. Richmond's ready for a tear. Richmond's ready for a tear. Those young kids are going to click, Tone.
I appreciate
Look,
your optimism, but I
I might
just
be a
know
little bit
we
too
won't win the game.
optimistic, eh?
I think that it'll turn when it turns for Carlton. I'm an advocate of letting Voss see out the year. I'm not saying I do believe that not a lot's going to change. I've never been a true Voss believer, but I'm
Yeah,
happy to see him through the year.
really.
Think we get a few list changes next year. You will
Yeah.
be surprised how quickly it can turn. I'm not saying it will
Well,
turn. I'm
I
saying
didn't.
it can.
I'm just going to say I didn't see the game tonight. I was actually enjoying a little punt at the casino, first time in 30 years that I've been actually able to play there. But did Georgie Hewitt play tonight? Because it was a bit of a shock that
No,
they left him out last week.
no,
They left him out 2 weeks in a row.
yeah,
Wow, there's something going on there because he's one of your best players.
yeah. Look, he has been, but I guess he's slow, just like Cripps.
Sure.
And if you're gonna have to drop one of the two, you don't drop
Yeah.
the captain.
Well, even though he deserves it, you can't drop the captain, can you?
Well, you shouldn't, but you shouldn't. And you know what? At the end of the day, today there was some signs. We lost. That's okay. It was just like
Mm.
another movie on rerun on a Thursday night, and we move on. And now
Yep.
we focus on the
On the
footy
Battle of the
That's
Bridge,
it.
rules.
Sydney
That's
versus
right.
Sydney.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, there's a bit of racing on Saturday too.
yeah, don't worry about the footy. Yeah, footy. The footy's done. So yes, it is feature racing. So let's just have a quick recap. Last weekend, close but no cigars is the best way of putting it, I think.
Thank you.
And I what did you tipped a winner, didn't you?
Oh, I did actually. The diameter was my
Yes.
Kickstarter at $6.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what we did is we won early and gave it all the way through the rest of the day.
Well, if people had watched the show, though, I threw out a 20-1 winner, and you threw out
That's for
3-1
Wimbledon.
winner. So
Yeah, I know.
they were there.
They were. That's true.
Well, and the week before, I mean, you threw out green spaces in the Sydney Cup. Holy shit, did he burn home?
Yeah, look, it is true. I mean, it's when you have so many, it's hard to just focus on a few. But doesn't matter.
Yeah,
We're going to
that's
focus
what we
on
try
those
to do.
few
We try
and
to
see if
pick our
we.
best and tip them and hope that they win.
That's it. And in
Well,
amongst
that's
it,
that's it,
we
Marto.
we
Yeah.
mentioned others that people can make their own call on. But let's not hold back. because we want to go through the race card like we do in Sydney a bit as well. So here we go.
Hmm.
Tone, Kickstarter. Let's go. Where are you going?
Ramwick, race 2, number 12, Cruising the Stars. Got the Frenchman on board, drawn in barrier 8. It's about 650 and 250 the place. It's had 3 starts. It's won 3 from 3, and it doesn't mind a soft track. So I think yes, it's in one of those tough, crappy races, but
All right.
Oh,
It's a highway.
it is a
Hey,
highway, yes,
yes,
but
back in
yeah.
favourites.
perfect, perfect. You got he's got good form, three ones next to his name. The Frenchman, I don't think he's a bad jockey, but I think up and on the rail is going to be the place to be on Saturday. So that's where Cruising the Stars is going to be, Tone. They're going to have to run him down to win.
Yeah, let's hope so. Yeah. Yeah, well,
I was surprised, Tone, you went for that because I thought you would have gone with Audrey's Lane, I think it was in the first race. I was
That's the
expecting
date.
you to
Yeah.
throw that one out.
oh,
Go
right.
either
This
Yeah.
way.
time.
I don't mind that. I'll be having a each way if she stays out at odds, but I think it can beat May Lata.
Yep. So, all right, Marto, yours is at Mornington, they tell me.
Mornington on Cup Day, we're going to race 2.
Oh,
Number 13, way down there, Street Artist, first up since Cup Day. I know he doesn't really have first up form, but geez, his trials have been absolutely electric. And again, Mornington, we know Mornington loves leaders. I don't care what they say, the rail's true and they're going to run on. They never do at Mornington. You need to be forward and you need to be on pace. Barrier 5, he's sitting right behind the speed. He does have a kick. Street Artist. Perfect distance. I don't like him at 1200. I prefer him at 1000. First up and ready to go, I reckon. Freedman's are all about him. Daniel Stackhouse on. Good draw, good track. Let's go.
And you missed one thing, scratched from Adelaide to stay in Melbourne.
Well, that's why I didn't tip it in
ah,
Adelaide.
There you go. I'm heading up further north up to Eagle Farm, and I'm going to race 2, number 6, balance the books. Got on this morning at 225, and I think it's already into $1.90. So
ooh.
probably will
You're
start
making
How
a
shorter.
much
fortune.
did you put on?
Not
Jesus.
not enough, obviously, but look, it's unbeaten first up. Well, when I say that, it's won 3 out of 4 races, so it goes pretty good. Who's on it? Angela Jones for Golan. I reckon Golan's going to have a good day. I'm not too fussed about the barrier draw being barrier 9, because it does sort of get out the back and it will just motor over the top. Don't worry about track conditions. Take the shorts, get in the queue, and load up.
Anchor the multi, you reckon?
Anchor the multi, and I reckon
Beautiful.
Owen will have a good day. Now, that said, when you look at this on repeat, and it hasn't won, oh well.
You've
Oh
got an
well.
odds on beat. We always
That's
get
it.
those odds on beat, don't
That's
we?
all I can say. Oh well. Um,
Before we move on, boys, we got half yours going first up in the All Age Stakes, 1400 against virtually the TJ Smithfield. How do
yeah.
we think he's going to go on a dry track? 1400. This is the Melbourne Cup winner.
Look, stayers can go well fresh, but I don't think it's gonna. Is that the race with Jimmy the star in it as
Jimmy
well?
Star, Giga Kick, Briasa,
Yeah.
and the other stars.
Yeah. No, look, I'm sure it'll finish off the race nicely,
Hmm.
but I think it won't finish off the race as fast as what Jimmy might, for example.
Oh, Briasa. I actually like Briasa there. I think Briasa is due third up. Good track, up and on speed. I think Catch Me If You Can is going to be the case. And very, very good each way bet, I reckon.
Yeah, Wayne Hawkes has said the same. Let's
There you
go our
go.
main bets,
Great minds.
boys, and we'll get to the Sydney race card shortly. Main bets, Tone,
Yep.
lead us away because we know how much you love Mornington.
Yeah, well, I don't like country tech, as you know. But anyway, I've got one down
Provincial,
there.
they call it.
Difficult to find anything special that I really liked this weekend. But anyway,
What?
Mornington race number 3, Silver Bullet. It's about nine bucks the win, 290 the place. Benny Allen's on fire. He pumped one out yesterday for us. He's 2 wins from this has had 2 wins from 4 attempts this time in, and it doesn't mind a soft track. So yeah, I think it can get up
Yeah,
country
look,
tracks.
Okay.
I think it is hard, and I know I've stayed at Mornington as well, so I might as well just go next, Marto, because mine's about
Go.
miles worth there.
Do it. Do it.
But I'm going to the Mornington Cup actually, and I'm taking
Mm.
see what I see. I'm taking it to beat Ambassadorial, who's going for four in a row. And whilst Danny O'Brien trains this with Mertens on it, it hasn't seen 2400. But to me, is it a Sea of the Stars? I think it is. I think that's the sire. Tells me it can stay. I think it's got the weight advantage. I think the extra 400, where it will be on pace because there'll be three of them that be looking to lead. That's Ambassadorial, Jenny Lala, and ourselves. I don't
Mm.
think we're going to push Ambassadorial to take the lead, as in, we want to be the outright leader. I think we're going to take a sit. If we take a sit, we're going to be close enough, if good enough. And with the weight pool, I think we're going to be good enough. And I think, yeah, we win the Mornington Cup with see what I see at about $5.
There we go. $5 will do.
Yeah, definitely in the numbers. But yeah, ambassadorial. When's he going to get tired? Does
Well,
he see 2400?
he's been up a while too. He's
A
rated.
long time.
Whereas this guy
I
here,
don't think
he's
he's.
fourth in, three
Yeah.
places first in the first three starts. Progressively stepped up in distance from 1400, 16 to
Mm.
2000. Been 2 weeks between runs. It's a stayers breeding. Yeah. Anyway, taking the $5. Mano,
I
go for it.
yeah. We're doing best bets, aren't we?
Yes, we are. So we are doing
Let,
best bets.
let me just take a moment with my slack brain till it catches up.
I
I think when we do race 7 at
yes.
Randwick,
Yep.
number 1, Campione d'Italia. JMX stays on for Chris Waller, rising in trip. You've got to love a Waller horse rising in trip. Draws 4, which is my only little concern here because he does get back. Although he has found his way around this track previously to win, I think the 1600 suits. Again, also a little query when the track dries out because there's not a lot of rain around in Sydney. But Campione d'Italia, I think, is the top seed in this race by a long way, and the odds reflected at $2.60.
Yeah, its last start win was pretty good as well. So I think you're probably right. Let's go to the glory days and then we're going to focus in. So, glory days, Marto, have you got one? Because in the chat you said you're not sure.
Well, yeah. Which one did I actually give you?
Exit,
Yeah, no, race.
4.
Race 4,
Number 6,
number 6. Where? Randwick.
Randwick.
Race 4, number 6. Yes, exit. I'm not sure he starts because Kieran Maher hasn't actually listed a jockey on this one yet. So does he start here? Is he holding it for something else? But I tell you what, that last start win
In Melbourne.
was very, very impressive. Yeah, coming up from Melbourne, absolutely spanked him. I don't know if it was a wet track or if it was probably the application of blinkers, but he really put his head in the game. She really put her head in the game. And if she is running, $31 is massive overs.
Yeah.
The fact that she's drifting in price, I think, probably suggests that she doesn't run. When we get to the Mornington Cup, I'll give you a little other suggestion there. But yeah, exit for me at a roughie if she does run on Saturday.
Nice one. Tone, where are you going? Because um,
Oh, your favourite place, the City of Churches,
that's
Morphettville
it.
Race 2, number 7, Golden Tunes. Got a little apprentice on it, Warren's on it, 58 kilos. He's claiming, or she was claiming 3 kilos, brings it into 55. It was a big win last start out in the sticks there at Port Lincoln, and they've brought it back into the city. So they must think it's got a bit of a chance racing it at Morphettville on a Saturday. So yeah, it's around
Interesting.
about on 20. Hang on, not sure on the price. I think it's around about $23 and $5 last time I looked.
It's an interesting race, that one, Tone, because I had a look and I know this is your roughie, but I think there's something that I need to point out to you guys in this particular race. I think it's in race 2. It is. And
Oh,
Yep,
you've
hold
got
your neck,
one.
it's time.
No, I'm not gonna poison you.
All
But
right,
but
eh?
no, it's because it's favourite, right? It's number nine. I just want to point this out. Race two, number nine in Adelaide. It's another battle. Has had two starts, right, for a win and a third. Now
Yep.
$3.40. Now both starts, it started at $1.75.
Hmm.
Now the thing is though, before its win, it won a trial by I think 7 lengths. Then before then it went out for a spell. Then it had another trial and it won it by 16 and a half lengths.
Oh, Jesus.
And then it ran third first up. Now, a horse to me that starts at $1.75, two race starts, I don't care where, and can win two trials by 23 and a half lengths collectively, must be showing them something. It's $3.40. So I'm not putting poison on yours. All I'm saying, Tone, is if you're having a bet on yours in that race, just watch the nine because it'll be really interesting to see what it does, whether it shows trial form or is just another gunner.
How can it be that price? You'd think it'd be a lot shorter, wouldn't you?
$3.40. Yeah, but
Three.
like this jockey is
Not
Lauren
if it's missed twice that odds on.
Lauren Stajokovic. She's riding it. It's trained by Shane and Cassie Oxley. I don't know, it's just an interesting runner for me. That's all. And
It
because
could
he's in
win by
racing,
lengths by the sound of it.
well, it
Mm.
could, but I've got others in there. Don't worry. I've got plenty of other horses from my own
It's,
stable, so it's a
yeah,
hard.
well, I haven't really looked at that, but by the sounds of it, Taz, you found one with a bit of talent. Just got to put it all together on race day.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it might be one that you just
Mm.
watch or something, or have a little play and maybe include tones in there as for the multi to
Hmm.
get some value. But my roughie for the day is Eagle Farm Race 7, number one, Belvedere
Oh,
Boys. That's what we are, and this is a stayer. It is resuming over 1400. It has won over 1400 as well, so it's had three goes over 1400 and it's won. And I think what I said earlier is good stayers can race well fresh. This will handle any firm track, wet track, soft track, hard track, so it's not going to be a problem. I'm curious as to where they're going to head with it as it
hmm.
progresses, but yeah, I think it's a chance. I just was
Mm.
looking at this race. I couldn't really find too many roughies that I like. I found some that were about $8 and $9, but glory days, we want glory. We don't just want, a single finger winner, a single figure odd winner. But this is what
Well, yes.
this is what I've said. I'm prepared to say that at these odds, it's a very nice open race outside of the favourite. And I think the favourite is 10 deep, which is Golan. This race is quite open, and if 10 deep doesn't win it as a even money favourite, or you take 10 deep out of this race, anything can win it. Why not a roughie?
Why
Well,
not?
that's what.
Why not indeed?
Now, Marto, you wanted to say something about the Mornington Cup before we head to Sydney. Go for it.
Well, yeah, if Exit doesn't run on Saturday at Randwick, my
Yep.
roughie would be in the Mornington Cup. It's not really a race I want to get involved with. You've got 2,000 meter horse runners running, and you've got 3,200 meter horses running. American Wolf is a 2 mile horse
Oh,
that
yeah.
won the Adelaide Cup
Yeah.
and
I tipped it.
does finish strong. You did actually, yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes. Yes.
Look, it's what's it now? About 5 or 6 weeks since the run over there at Morphettville in the Adelaide Cup, and no reason except it being a soft track and maybe being a little too sharp over 2,400 that American Wolf can't get into the exotics at $31. I really think this Mornington Cup is open, incredibly open. I think it's
Mhm.
anyone's race. I don't think it's as simple as one of the two favourites. It probably should be $10 a field.
Yeah, look,
So,
I tend to agree with you. I think it's a really open race, but
yeah,
and that's why I'm taking the horse on the up rather than the horses that have been up. Um,
sure.
because is
Yes.
Santora in this as well? I think Nick Ryan's horse. Uh,
Yeah, I believe so.
yeah,
Yes.
so it's one of my old cats as well. But again, it's been racing a while. Maybe it's had a freshen up, but anyway.
Yeah. Pounding, Stylish Secret, even Autumn Mystery down the bottom.
Yeah,
If it gets a trip, Immediacy. There's this. You could run the race 10 times and have 10 different winners.
absolutely. Absolutely. Now, let's go because I think it's
Hey,
one,
let's go,
two,
baby.
three, four. Hang on, one, two, three, four, five, six group races at
Yep.
Sydney.
Four group
Third,
threes, two group ones.
that absolutely. So let's start with race four, which is a group three. Plaintiff just wins, doesn't it?
Plaintiff just wins.
Yeah,
From
I
four.
like.
Yes, but I've got exit in that race if Plaintiff can't win. But yes, Plaintiff is definitely the one to beat. Definitely is top seed in this race.
They backed it first up as well, and it just came from behind. Yep. All right.
Yeah, as the comments say, it looks a little bit special and loves the dry track.
Have you got one in race five, Tone and Marto? A group
Of
three.
course.
I'm
Of
sure. What you
course,
got there, Marto?
the Frank Packer plate. Well, that's a mouthful, isn't
It
it?
is.
I
Right.
I don't mind Providence each way here. J-Mac on for Chris Waller. Again, rising in trip from 16 to 2000. Probably gets out to a more suitable distance. Um, Barrier 10, a little bit of a concern, but yeah, I'll be taking on the favourite in this one, Matthias.
Yep.
Matthias going to get all tangled up from barrier 2, going back to midfield. Providence running on strong late from barrier 10, down the middle lane.
Tone?
Definitely. I think it's crying out for the trip. Olympian, but it's got a
Yeah.
shit jockey on it. Ray
No,
Williams. That's
No,
back it.
come on.
no, he's
He's
not
having
Uh,
a
shit.
great Sydney Carnival.
Oh, Tone, Olympian is exactly
Olympian.
what Willow will be. Number one on the podium.
I think, yeah, it's very,
Yeah.
very strong chance.
It got held up last start, and then when it got
Mhm.
out, it motored home, and the
Well,
step up in
right.
distance. And as much as we all say we hate Willow, deep down we all love him.
He rides well the big carnivals, and this is the end of the Sydney
He
Carnival,
does.
He's
which
due.
he's had
That's
a pretty good carnival actually. He hasn't had a lot of winners, but he's been riding well.
Yeah, so Tone, I agree with you. So we've both gone with Olympian. Race six, another Group Three race,
It
and
is.
this is over a bit of ground as well. And this is, yeah, I don't know. Is it going? Did you say it's going to be leaders? It
I
is.
expect them to be up and in. Yes.
Oh, I like what you're saying then, because I'll kick start with
Don't
what I
like what
like
I'm
there.
putting down.
I like Just Fine.
Yes. Absolutely. Again, another one that found so much trouble last start, and then was just taken out of the race because it had no chance from where it was. Um, yeah, Timmy Clark, barrier 3, go to the front, catch me if you can. Bear on the loose is going to give him a bit of trouble, but I think, yeah, I'm with you this one. Just fine, just wins.
Tone, Bearing on Loose, that's one of yours you've had before, plenty of times.
Oh, yeah, I don't really like this race at all. If I was forced to have a bet, I'd have an each way bet on one of my horses, but a shit jockey on it. Encoder, Zach Lloyd's on it. That puts me off. So I wouldn't have a bet in the race. But if I was forced
Fair
each
call.
way,
But you know what I
Yeah,
like what
yeah.
he said? I like that he
uh,
said, if I was forced to have a bet, who's going to force you to have a bet, Tone? No one forces you. Free will, mate. Free will.
look, I'm not like Marto, mate. I don't have a
Oh,
never-ending bank account that's just massive. I have to have little dollar bets. He has $1,000 little trinket bets. I'm on a dollar bets.
just for fun, just for fun.
Outdoor bets. Hang on, Marlo. Now,
It's all relevant.
before we get the next three races, just out of curiosity, are you done at the casino now?
Yes, I've been mentioning that to you boys for a few weeks, and not one
Yes.
of you have piped up about it.
No, and I know,
Yes,
but where are
I've
you moving to? What are you doing?
I'm moving to my living room in front of my laptop,
Yep,
doing administration work for a successful financial company. We won't name them because we're not giving them a plug,
yep.
but I'll be doing admin work and a little bit of consulting for them. Pays a lot better, hours are much better.
So
Easy.
is it full time or casual, or how's it going to work for you?
Well, it's full time when the work's there. You just log on and off when the work is there. Some weeks you'll work 2 days a week. Some weeks you'll work 5 or 6 days.
You didn't
It could
choose to.
be 1 or 2 hours. It could be 8 or 10 hours.
Could you not have maintained an hour a day or gone to casual there and done a shift
Why
here and
would I
there?
do that? No, because the sort of money that I'm getting paid for this,
Yeah,
I don't need to have that hassle, mate. Getting
fair enough.
dressed in uniform and taking a half an hour to travel to work and then half an hour to travel home and spending all
Yeah.
day away. No, I'm here, mate. I can log on and off when I need to. When the work is there, you just get it done.
And did they let you go in straight away? Because normally, don't you have to
No.
wait?
Well, it used to be a month, and then it got reduced to 2 weeks, and
Yep.
now just recently it's 7 days. So I've actually been away
Oh,
from there for 11 days now.
Yep.
It's the first opportunity I've had to go in, so I thought I'll
Yep.
just go in and have a couple of hours in there. Bit of fun. A lot of people shocked to see me on the other side of the table rather
Yeah,
than
they would
dealing to
be.
them.
What
With
did you,
skins, you got a lot of regulars.
what did you play?
Oh, mostly blackjack. I had a little run on roulette, and I can say that it's my first time playing in there since Good Friday, midnight, 1996. I won then, and I won again tonight. So I'm winning at the Reef Hotel Casino.
Yeah,
Probably the only player that can say that at the moment. Until next time.
it's
1996. That's a fair
Yeah,
while ago there, Marto,
that
since you've had a
was they
punt.
opened January 96 and I was up on holidays from the mines with the new wife and her in-laws, her parents rather. And we're all adults, no kids. I was on a miner's wage. It was midnight, Good Friday. They were
yeah,
opening up, so we thought we'd jump in and have a go.
yeah, nice one. I mean, yeah, like
Good.
I always used to think there was time that they used to take, but I didn't know it's been cut back
Oh, it's
so
yeah, it was
dramatically.
4 weeks. Now it's 7 days.
Interesting. Oh well, good luck. I hope it all works out for you, and if not,
I think it
Yeah.
maybe it'll work out for you on the other side of the table.
may be, and there's always a punt if it doesn't.
Yeah, there is. I know, but you've got to be yeah, everyone knows that
Of
we do,
course,
as
within
much
your
as we
means.
talk about it, we all got to, got to be responsible and stuff. So uh,
Nobody wins every bet they make, mate.
no, because if they do, they're lying.
Only.
Yes.
That's right. They're
That's
all
right.
lying. Now, let's go to race 7, and I think that's where
Sick paint steaks. Yeah, that's my best of the day.
that's
Camp on
right.
d'Italia. I've already said what I like. So what do you boys like in there, if anything?
I want to see how Zambales goes or Zambales.
Yes.
I just want to see how it goes. I think 1600 is going to be suited to it. I think we could find excuses for its previous couple of runs. But again, yeah, hard to go past the favourite without a doubt. But if
Yeah.
but
You know,
if something surprises, I wouldn't be surprised if it's it.
what about Miss Chanel? I know she's a professional place getter, but she was backed as though she was going to win last start and wasn't really far off in the size. I think she's a tough filly she's going to appreciate getting up to 1600. She is drawn wide though.
Yeah, well, but how does she race? That's the thing. You want to be if we're going off your track assessment, is she going to be close enough or not?
Yeah, she normally races on pace, but like I said, the query is she's drawn wide. So how much is pace is underneath?
That's
So how
right.
close can she actually get?
That's right.
Regan Bayless, we know he can butcher a good ride too.
And Tony, you got anything other to take on Marto's poison or not?
Well, I just like the old adage, the top weight is the bookmakers, the handicapper's tip. So I'm
Thank you,
there with
Joe.
Mark.
Yeah,
I
He's
think
backing me in.
yeah, that's fair call. Race 8 now. This is actually a
Oh,
good race, and there's a horse from Western Australia that's come over, which
absolutely.
will be interesting to see. Your
Yes.
selection, another group, a race, a group 3.
This is a group three. I actually don't mind Joker's Grin until I read that the track is going to be up and in. Because Joker's Grin gets back, flies home late, but he does have J-Mac on, so you know he's going to be timed well and be given every chance. Um, I think Joker's Grin's a fair chance. $3 is probably a bit short. I'd
Yep,
want 350 or better.
yep.
But yeah, if he can negotiate that track. I think it's a very, very strong chance. He needs to win this. This is what they brought him over for. They brought him over to win group races, black type from the West. If he doesn't win here, he's going back to WA and he's missed his chance at the Quokka because that's run this weekend.
Yeah, that is, and Ray Magnirio's over there, but we'll talk about that
Yeah,
if we get some time as well. Tone, anything you like?
I'm just wondering, can the Greek freak get the job done on
he's
how do
not
you say
Greek.
it?
Doesn't matter. He sounds it.
Hey,
Kerguelen.
What's he on?
that's
Kerguelen.
the 8.
I don't know.
Another
Greek.
Godolphin
He's
horse.
probably not Greek, but sounds like a Greek name to me.
Yeah, it does. It does.
About that freak win that he had there a couple of starts back.
Yeah.
So found the gap, come from nowhere. because it comes home. It comes home, look pretty hard late, right? And if
He
he's
certainly
he's in the
does.
right spot, can he do it?
Yeah, I
I
think 1200 is perfect for him.
King's Secret, Marto,
Chance.
forgive last start.
Yeah, complete forgive last start.
Yeah.
If the rain was coming, I'd be all over Mazu, but the rain's not, so we're
Yeah.
going to forget Mazu. We'll just set the pace early and then die and late in the run, the last 200.
No, Marzu, I think, needs
But
a heavy track at Wyong or something like that. I think it
I,
races past him. He just keeps racing in good races, but I don't know. Is it really
I,
worth
I
it?
don't mind. I don't mind him at Randwick, but it does have to be heavy.
Yeah, I just think he just keeps running around chasing backsides these days in good races. And
He
he's
leads them
probably,
around. He's not chasing. He's leading them out and he's setting them up.
well, I know that, but in the end, he's chasing
Yeah.
them. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah, you're right. Might be getting a bit long in the tooth, eh?
yeah, head him up to the up to Queensland. Get him up to Townsville or
Get
something.
him running around the Cairns
Let
track
him
on the heavy
carry
through the
carry
spring.
carry 75 or something. In an open air.
Yes.
Now, and of course, I think this is a really, really good race, and you touched on it earlier. The all aged,
Yeah.
with and I mean, like Angel Capital,
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy the Star, Fangirl, Giga Kick, Bay Watt as well.
They've
Uh,
arced.
Half Yours or Bay Bar,
Pericles, Tom
Pericles,
Kitten,
Tom
Tom Kitten.
Kitten.
Not. Oh, no,
Tom
I'm going
Kitten
to say
might be
not.
short for. What do you reckon? 1400?
Yeah, too short, too sharp. He wants 16. I'll say it again. I think Briasa is over the odds. $11, third up, fit and ready to go. Had excuses last start. I really think Briasa's a chance. Again, you get Zach Lloyd on and barrier 10. He's going to sit behind the speed. He'll get a toe across. He'll certainly have every chance. I think he's cherry ripe third up at $11. I'd be having a little each way on him.
I think you turned Tone off when you said Zach Lloyd. Tone?
Doesn't matter. You know, Hong Kong can't call him for Zach Lloyd,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Yeah,
I,
that's right.
I don't like anything in this race.
It's
No.
difficult. And Fangirl, how does she go after all that time off
Well,
after her injury?
Yeah.
This is the girl that was better than Aliana, and then she got the injury, and I think best part of half a year, a bit over 6 months, she's had off now, isn't it?
Yeah, look, it's
And
an interesting race, but Jimmy the
how
Star
does she come back?
could be crying out for 1400.
Well, I think he needs to because he's been shown up over the 1200.
Yeah, so and Giga Kick, I mean, seriously, how good is she? She just keeps running good
Well,
races,
look,
always a
he's had his
champ.
nuts cut off, but I don't think we're going to be sharing pronouns for Giga Kick when he's a boy.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yes. But even
But
so,
yeah,
he,
um,
they, she, them.
he's racing almost as good as ever as a 6-year-old. Yeah, he's had a very good prep. I agree.
Yeah. And for a horse that had a lot of troubles early on as well,
Yep.
the job that Ryan's done with this has been phenomenal.
Yes. Clayton.
Clayton Douglas, sorry.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know
Yes.
why I'm getting
Yeah,
it mixed
well,
up.
that was this is one for Tone because Craig Williams actually screwed him up, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Mm,
He was the last
Craig
one to ride him
Williams.
before he got injured.
You reckon he did it to him? Now, specials. I want to go out with this one early because it is a circus and the Geelong boys, their horse, and there's
Oh.
nothing better than making sure that we all get on before they do, just in case, because then we all lose. Look, Simply Sassy, Alana Kelly's riding it at stall, and I've been following this horse, and she's a cash cow. She's run place. She's won one race. She shows so much on the country circuit, but just doesn't win. So, guys, if you're looking for a cash cow, Simply Sassy, Alana Kelly, race 7 at stall on Saturday. Not Saturday, tomorrow.
Righty.
Yeah, so
Oh,
and I've got a black booker, but I'll go over to you boys. What do you think? What have you seen? What do you know?
No,
Got
I've
any?
said my piece.
No,
Said my
no
piece.
hidden, no hidden ones, no specials
Oh,
from tomorrow that you're going to throw out.
I'm going to say I am going to have a little bit on Audrey's Lane in the first at Randwick on Saturday because I
Yeah,
think had big excuses last start. Alicia
yeah, I
followed
agree.
on. I think it's much better than the 550 we're getting. So I'll,
Yeah,
I'll take a little piece of that.
yeah, I tend to agree with that. I think it turns the tables on Annie's Rose, and Annie's Rose is in that one. I've got some
Yep.
information for one on Sunday,
Ooh,
I've
back
got
to
um,
two for
Sunday.
tomorrow.
and
What do
I
you got, Tone?
Yep, two
We'll,
tomorrow.
we'll cover Friday first. Sorry,
Five.
Taz.
yeah, yeah, no, do it. Yep.
Cranbourne race 5, number 1. Core concept is about $10. It was a good first up run. It's got a good draw and the track's okay. The other one is Orange race 5, number 1. Rumours abound. It was well supported last start. Forget the run. It was in stronger company. It gets back to better grade. It can win 440. I
Well,
like them both.
it's the Orange Cup tomorrow.
It is the Orange Cup tomorrow, yes.
Yep. And geez, I'll tell you what, I had a look at the Orange Cup too, and there's some horses in that have been up longer than you and me. Seriously.
Oh,
They just keep going round and round and round and round.
Beyond Baker's got
Messerschmitt's not
one.
in it,
Beyond
is
Baker's
it?
got one in Slinky. And it's been up, I don't know how long, but I tell you what, I trust Bjorn Baker. For him to take this horse, Slinky, who's been up for a while to the Orange Cup, it's an interesting race. Um, I've got one
Yes.
tomorrow at Cranbourne as well, a Black Booker,
Ooh,
but you're going to get no price. And it's called Price Tag. It's in race one. It's probably going to be $1.90, but it's had five
It
starts.
wins.
Yeah, it's had five starts. It's Freedman trained. It's run two placings, but seriously, it was racing in these last five starts behind horses like Bakash, My
Oh,
Gladiola, Rivellino, and Within the Law.
wow.
Do
That's
you know
pretty
what I
decent
mean?
form.
Absolutely. And 195. I think they just need to get the maiden win out of the way with it. And the one for Sunday that I've had a little bit
Mm.
of information
oh,
for, it's called
Sunday.
Ulf Bert. So it's spelled ULFBERHT. It's in the second race at Sale. Pat P. Maloney's on it, trained by R.D. Griffiths. Have a look at it. That's the male that I've got. Alf Bird. Been
That's
trialing well. Sounds I don't know what, but yeah, that's the information that I have. So there's no set market yet. So once they
Right.
open up, get on. We've got a minute to
This
go, gents.
they're slack like that, aren't they?
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
are.
it's Thursday night. They've got nothing for Sunday.
Oh, it's incredible. You'd think, I mean, with Tone's beauty, with what was it called, Lewis Bartha or whatever. Tone,
oh yeah, Louis Bartos. Yeah,
yeah,
Bartos.
Tone, Tone put it up Monday night,
Mm.
$11. Started Wednesday, $5.50. What more could you ask for?
Exactly. Beautiful.
Yeah, I think there might have been a couple of deductions, right? Wasn't there out of
Doesn't
it?
matter, mate. They wouldn't have been $5 worth.
No.
Yes,
So
yes.
well
It's a
done,
winner.
Tone. Great find. Now we're into the last minute, gents. Um, hit us any zingers, anything.
Mardo's got something, I'm sure.
No, not this week, boys. Not this week.
Well,
Get around the Battle of the Bridge. Sydney versus Sydney. Swans versus
always
Giants.
always a pleasure, never a chore. We'll see you next
Just
Thursday.
brush it aside.
Um, maybe watching the same movie. Maybe Carlton don't play next Thursday. Maybe not.
Well, we're
Um,
going to get a win soon because there'll be a